Trying hard to get a better signal on your cell phone?
Okay, hello, everybody that's come in so far. We're just waiting. We're supposed to go live at 1, so we're just going to wait for some more people to get in so we can start. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, hello everybody. Hello Trucy, hello Donna, hello Carla. Welcome. Hello to everybody joining in. We have a bunch of updates here. Hello, Good Vibes. Hello, Debbie. There's going to be some information on both the Morphew case and the Lisa Prescott case that has not been released yet. Hello, Lupe. Hello, TN Balls. Good morning to everyone who's still in morning mode. Good afternoon to those in afternoon mode. Good evening to those in evening mode. Hello, Quick 81. Okay, so I'm going to ask you if anybody's here in the live that hasn't subscribed, and I want to ask you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys are made aware every time I come out with something new and up to date. Hello, Denise. Hello, Trucy. Hello, Reva. Hello, Crystal. Okay, just give me a minute here, you guys, to get a few things set up, and then we are going to, yes, please hit that like button too. Hello, Truth Teller. Hello, Angela. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you for asking. I just got a few things to get ready here, so I have all the information for you guys. Hello, Thomas. Oh, well, thank you, Thomas. Hello, Angela. Hello, Carla. No, I'm not going to overdo it, but I have been taking breaks and pacing myself, so the last thing I need is my throat to get bad again, so. Oh, great. Okay, so just to let you guys know, too, that I have started memberships. I've only got the one level right now that gives you guys the badge beside your name and some special emojis. And I'm going to be asking all the members that join what they want for the next level. So that's going to be all you guys and you guys is doing to let me know what you want for the next level. And that will be for members only. I'm still going to have all this stuff that I do have now on my channel. That's not going to change, but there's going to be, if you join and become a member, then there's going to be some member perks. And right now, the member perks are you get the badge beside your name, and that badge changes color the longer that you are a member. And you also got some specific emojis that nobody else is going to have, and there's going to be more added. I've got a few up there, 4 or 5 up there right now, but there's going to be more that are added. And as I gain members, there's going to be a lot more that I can add to that. So, okay, Debbie, we're going to get into that as soon as everybody gets in here, and Des is on her way in too, because I've been having a few problems with some trolls. So I don't want to get into starting this without her being in here so she can put her big boot on there. Okay, because the last thing that we need is people coming in trying to cause problems and mix things up. And Cindy, there's going to be some extra stuff, Okay, like I'm thinking the next level, like this is the basic level that everybody starts with. There we go. Thank you, Quick, for joining and becoming a new member. Thank you very much. Big shout out to you. And I want to give a shout out to another new member who joined yesterday. Was Trish in Arkansas, also became a member yesterday. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so there's information that has not been released in both cases that I'm going to be sharing with you, that I've been told that I was told yesterday that I couldn't share certain things in the Lisa Prescott case because it's only law enforcement and family that know about it. But I was given the okay by somebody in the legal aspect that has told me that it will be coming out probably in the next 2 days. So they gave me the heads up that I could speak about it in my live. So isn't that a blessing? It's nice to have connections, you guys. So yeah, there'll be stuff that the members are going to get that aren't going to be on my regular stuff that I do. And it's just some perks for them for becoming members. So, but everything else, the reads, the public reads and everything that I do on my channel are going to remain the same too, okay? It's just going to be extra perks that they're going to get, maybe some behind the scenes stuff. Bloopers are always cool. Maybe a draw just from members for free full-blown reads. Stuff like that they're going to have access to that the regular subscribers won't. But like I said, the lives are going to stay the same, and all the public reads and everything like that. Nothing's going to change that you see on my channel now. It's just the members are going to have extra perks. Hello, Kelly from Arkansas. Hello, Christy. Yep, Cindy, I could do that too, that my members get some stuff first before it's posted public. Hello, Alicia. Okay, I don't see Des in here yet. I know she's coming because I just got off the phone with her. Hello, Kathy. We haven't started yet, so. Or ratio. Cambridge or on ratio. You're funny, Kathy. I know where you are. You're from my hometown area. Yes, my throat has gotten a lot better. I'm still using that stuff, you guys, that I rinse with, that kind of numbs my tongue. It's funny. I've made my granddaughter really laugh sometimes with that, but I'm going to try and slow down my talking so I don't come out with some bloopers in my live. Welcome, Angela, another new member. Shout out to you, Angela. Thanks for becoming a member. And like I said, you guys are going to see right now you got a green badge beside your name. The longer that you're a member, that color changes. Okay. So yeah, so there you go. Angela just showed you what your name will look like with the badge beside it when you become a member. Yes, I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. I hope everybody in Canada here is having a great Thanksgiving weekend. Aw, Tanya, I miss you too. Thanks for being here. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Josh. Hello, Kathy. Maureen, hello. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. Hi, Kat. Hello, Alicia again from Idaho. So we got people from all over. Okay, so you know what, guys? Des might be having a problem getting in. Hello, Cindy from North Carolina. Hi, J.E. Oh, well, welcome. This is your first live. Well, welcome to the live. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Suzanne Morphew, you guys. Hello, Adam. Lots from Arkansas here. Welcome, everybody from Arkansas. Tanya, you can become a member on my page, I believe. There's a join button. It's right by the subscribe button. There's a join button. And where it says join, you just click that join button. Okay, and Des is also going to have a link when she gets in here. I don't know if I can get it for you here. Let me just see. I'm going to go in here. I'm hoping I'm not messing up my chat. Okay, what's going on here? Just give me a second, guys. Because my chat, okay, there's my chat. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here and see if I cannot get a link for you. Okay, there's the link. Okay. Copy. I hope I am not gonna mess this up. Okay, so there's the direct link, you guys, to join. I'm just trying to get back here to where I was, you guys, and then I'm going to start. If you, TN Bowles, if you click the X on the live chat, my page should be up there. And if you look down below where it says how many's watching, where you can give the thumbs up, you'll see my name above and beyond. You'll see the subscribe with the join button right beside it. It's right below where it says live chat and that. Okay, or if you click on that link that I just posted. Okay, hello, Adam. Okay, I haven't got into it yet, Adam. But right now, what we're going to jump into, you guys, is the Suzanne Morphew. Now, so have you guys all seen, hi, DJ. Hello, Tanya. Thank you for joining and welcome. I'm just writing everybody down here. Yes, please don't speak too soon, Adam. I'm going to get to that in a few minutes. I'm going to cover the Suzanne Morphew thing first. Thank you so much for joining, Tanya, and welcome to the membership. See, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so Des just texted me. She's on her way in, you guys. Good morning, Ladybug. Hello, Nicole. And I'm sorry if I'm going to miss anybody because I'm going to look down at my paper sheet now. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to go over with you guys, okay? Okay, so the Suzanne Morphew thing. Have you guys noticed that the house has been taken off the market? Okay, so apparently there was a lot of, thank you, Ladybug, for that super chat donation. I appreciate that. There was a lot of backlash, I think. There was the 4 or 5 different sites that the house was listed on for sale. And I have my theory. There she is. I have my theory as to why he tried to put the house up for sale and how he could do that, okay? Number one, the reason I think that he could do that. Okay, thank you, DJ. The reason why I believe that he can do that is because the house was registered to the foundation. Okay, so if you guys remember a while back, okay, Barry, here we go. Dez is now a member too. Thank you, Daz. If you remember back, Barry had it changed from Suzanne's name to his name for that foundation. Okay. Okay, just me. Let me get to that, please. I'm going to get to this. Oh, thank you, Kat, and welcome. Welcome to the membership. Okay, so it was on an MLS, which was a multi-listing service, okay, which it has been taken down from because there was a lot of controversy. There was a lot of people reaching out with questions that weren't interested in purchasing the house, but were, some of us that inquired about the house got some pretty nasty messages, okay, including plunder and stuff like that, okay? So anyway, so what they did now is it now is listed with a private agent, okay? And the woman that has it listed now is Carol Gaines with Western Mountain Real Estate. Those are the only ones now that have it listed. And now here's where I think he was able to list that house. Okay. Debbie, this is how I believe it happened. Because that house was attached to the, oh, my mind just went blank, to the foundation. Okay. It was basically listed as an asset to that foundation that Suzanne had. Back months ago, if you guys remember, Barry took Suzanne's name off of that foundation and put his own name, the Hope Foundation. Thank you, Maureen. So what I believe now is that he's sole in control now of that foundation and anything attached to that foundation, which this house has been attached to that foundation. Okay, so I'm thinking, and this is only in my opinion, guys, that I am thinking, I know how it works in Canada, but I don't know how it works in the States, but I'm assuming it's similar, that now that he is in complete control of that Hope Foundation and any of its assets, which includes that house, that he can do what he wants with it. It's not classified as marital property, even though Suzanne's $500,000 inheritance went into purchasing that house. So this is how I think he's trying to get away and around all this crap. Okay. I think that there is going to be some legal action coming regarding that. Okay. I'm not going to speak too much on the details of that because we do know that Barry Morphew either has a troll or him himself comes in and listens in on not only mine, on everybody else's lives, etc. That's why I didn't put Suzanne's name in my title this time. Okay, but he is having people watch whenever Suzanne's name comes up on YouTube and Facebook and all that. He's got people that are jumping all over it, if not him himself. Okay. So yes, now it is listed as confidential, okay? And I just, yes, Ruby, I'm trying to get to all this. Yes, Sue, and I believe there's some tax-free stuff that's also attached to that. Now, if I can finish, he is still trying to keep the house listed in a different county type thing, okay? So he is trying to keep it as private as he can. He doesn't want the address, the actual address listed on the house, okay? Yes, Ruby, that's what I was just trying to get to about the confidential for the address, but if you want to. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to move on from that, okay? But as far as MLS, it is no longer on MLS. It's a private confidential listing, and you have to go through this Carol Games at Western Mountain Real Estate, and very little details are given out phone-wise, email-wise. They want you pre-approved. There's a whole bunch of loops that you have to jump through now. Hello, Heather D. And welcome to the membership. Thank you for joining. Okay, so the next thing with the Suzanne Morphew thing I'm going to bring up is Barry and the girls attended a funeral recently. Okay? And there's a woman that commented and emailed me that said that she found things off with it. Okay? Thank you, Debbie, for that super chat. Thank you very much. There's a lady that emailed me that says she was very uncomfortable. She felt uncomfortable even being near him. A bunch of things that just made her feel uncomfortable, okay? And during this time, she was able to speak with Barry, okay? And there was something that Barry said to her that is resonating and sticking in her mind, and that was, he had said to her that Suzanne's dead and gone, okay? And you know, when you go to a funeral, you guys, you usually linger a bit and chit chat. And, you know, if you're at somebody's funeral, obviously you knew the person. So you kind of linger for at least 15 to 20 minutes after the funeral has, like after, you know, everything's been said and done and people are just mingling around now. Right away, Barry looked at the girls, because the girls were with him, and said, "That's it, let's go." And off they went. There was no chit-chatting, no nothing, except for this one thing that he did say, and I think he was regretful about saying that when he said it, knowing that it was going to be put out, okay? And he had said to this lady, "Suzanne's dead and gone." Okay, so I find that just one more odd thing to add to what Barry is doing and saying. Okay, I have not heard that any Land Rover was sold, but I do know that he did buy a motorcycle. So I was going to get into that too, but everybody's coming out with everything before I can. So I'm just going to sit back and watch the chat for a bit and see what you guys come out with. And if I don't see the rest of what I have come out, then I will let you know about it. How about that? Oh, Debbie, that's okay. We're not going anywhere, so you can catch up. It will catch up for you, Deb. Gulf Coast girl, what do you mean about what about Madonna mine? I don't know what you're talking about there. I agree, Rita. Whatever he does get away with in this lifetime here in the physical world, he'll pay for it. He'll pay for it later. Hello, Jilly Bean. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Ruby, that's okay. If you guys come out with a bunch of stuff that I was going to come out with, it just saves my voice and saves me having to go over it. Hello, the Draper brothers. Barry appears to be trolling people under the name of Denny Lynch. If I see that name, please screenshot it. Will do. And welcome the Draper Brothers. Everybody give a shout out to the Draper Brothers. Go over and check out their channel too. They have a lot of good stuff there. And Tyson with the boots on the ground, like amazing, just amazing. Much respect. Okay, so what else I'm going to say, you guys, is there is going to be, I don't know if the Draper Brothers want to speak maybe a little bit about this, that there is some new things that are going to be coming out regarding another search. I don't know if Tyson is still, or the Draper Brothers are still in the chat. If they want to maybe touch on that. There's an area that we're not going to speak of that is going to be searched. But I know for sure they are going to be in the Salida area again. And maybe some of that area around there that they didn't get to. And I know of 2 other areas that they are going to be searching that I will not discuss. But I'm aware of those. So are the Draper Brothers still in here? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Angela. Yes, so I'm grateful for the people that went out and took the time and took their spare time to search for somebody they probably don't even know. But when it comes to Suzanne, I think everybody knows about Suzanne by now, okay? And everybody feels a connection to her, okay? What happened with this lady is just beyond horrible. And all of us that are covering this Suzanne Morphew case are out for one thing. We want to find Suzanne, okay? We want to bring her back to her family, to Andy, to her dad. Her dad is not well. There's been things that Barry has gone to her father with that nobody in their right mind should ever do, especially when your daughter is still missing. Okay? So, to let you guys know, another search is going to be happening. I believe the Draper Brothers are going to be part of that. I believe Andy is going to be part of that. I know I can let you guys know that Salida, again, there's some other areas there near Salida that they really want to take a good look at. So they are going to definitely be there. And there's a couple of other areas that are also going to be searched, but I am not at liberty to release those locations. Okay. So I'm going to check out the chat here to see if you guys have anything else you want to add regarding the Suzanne Morphew, and before we move on to the Lisa Prescott. Does Tyson have a drone now? That would be good. Things are still going very strong. There was also, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone here. Okay, there was also Melinda M. Beaumonk, okay, which is, I believe, Suzanne Morphew's sister, wrote a letter to one of the local papers thanking the residents of Salida and the people that helped in the search and whatnot. Okay, and she says in that letter to the editor, from the beginning, Sheriff Spezzi laid out an overview of the nature of an open investigation. Okay, he told me of how the case most likely would progress rapidly with much activity, then slow down, and then give the appearance of coldness and become quiet. He assured me then, as he does now, that though it may look cold, law enforcement are working hard behind the scenes, gathering evidence and putting the pieces together. This information has helped me to retain resolved through the long days of broken-hearted silence. I have come to regard Sheriff Spezzi as a straight shooter, no false hope, no quick answers, but a man with consistent, steady counsel that one would expect from a seasoned professional with 39 years of law enforcement. His hopeful guidance remains dependable. Please be patient. We are working hard. Okay, so the family, that's a letter that Suzanne's sister-in-law, wrote to a local editor of a paper, that obviously the family is happy with the way things are going, okay? Okay, I'm just trying to get back to my chat here. Okay, so all we can do right now is pray to the good Lord above that these next searches, okay, they're coming back for a reason, okay? Let's pray that this is the search that finally finds Suzanne, okay? Oh, thank you, good vibes. Thank you so much and welcome. Maureen, oh, welcome, DDD. Maureen, I don't think she intentionally left out Andy's name. I think she was more or less thanking the people of Salida for their generosity and the welcoming that they gave to the searchers and everything, and thanking the searchers and law enforcement for everything that they are doing. Okay, I don't think Andy's name was left out of that intentionally. Yeah, Heather, that really, really hit me. Okay, it's like, wow. Wow. Oh, yes, congratulations, Trish. Congratulations. And a shout out to you for becoming a member also. Okay, so I want to welcome everybody who has joined and became a member. I'm seeing a lot of badges beside names. Cat too. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Lisa Prescott. Okay, so I got messages upon messages and emails and comments regarding the remains that were found. Okay, I was aware of it before it went, before it was all over the news. I was aware of it. I got an email from an official in the case, okay, thanking me for the read that I did on Lisa Prescott, because apparently that read is what set the fire under people's butts to get back onto this case. Okay, so after them reviewing my video, they decided that yes, there was some information there that they wanted to act on, and that is when EquiSearch had agreed to come and do another search due to that read that I did. Okay, so more or less it was a thank you very much, you know, because of the read. And, you know, it's nice to get recognition sometimes, because a lot of people don't take what I do very seriously, and people that do what I do, a lot of us aren't taken seriously at all. But apparently there was enough information that was gained from them watching that read that they decided that yes, it was time to do another search. Okay, and because it brought so much attention back to her name and got her name back in people's mouths and back being talked about, that they really weren't left a choice but to get back on this. Okay, so I'm pretty proud about that. Now, with that being said, yes, human remains were found. When I put my post out yesterday, I was asked by this official not to mention anything, but my daughter was checking emails this morning, and apparently it's going to be released. So I was given the go ahead to release the information that I have. Now, I know there was somebody that's connected apparently to Lisa Prescott, a family member that is in chat or was in chat. So what I can release is they do believe that this is the remains of Lisa Prescott, and they believe that because there was a certain thing in Lisa's medical history, which is a steel plate that was in her body. Okay, so if anybody knows about when people get steel plates put in their body, I believe it was in her arm, the steel plate. There's a serial number on that plate. Okay, now the position where this plate was on the remains that they found with other identifying factors, they do believe that this is Lisa Prescott. Okay, all they do have to wait for it to be officially, whatever they do with autopsy or whatever they do to identify that. I am sure that they will want to get to that plate to get the serial number. But from what I'm being told by an official in the case is that where the plate is located and other identifying things, they believe it to be Lisa Prescott. So I'm quite excited about that for the family. It brings them some kind of closure and can now give her a proper burial. But this case is far from over, you guys. Somebody needs to be held responsible. Okay? They need to be held responsible. And I believe, and this was also given to me in the email I received regarding the remains that were found. In my read, I said, I seen her being taken from the area of her home where she was. Within that, they did bring dogs in, okay, in the initial search, and the dogs stopped at the driveway, okay? It wasn't far from her house, Judy, okay? It was in, I believe, Griffin Park area. Hello, Summer. You made it. Okay, I'll get Des to put up. I think I just seen somebody asking for the link for the memberships. I'll get Des to put that link up. Okay, so those remains have been sent to the state crime lab, okay? And I believe it's going to be released within the next day or so. And it's going to be regarding that plate, okay? The serial number on it will match up with, like, because every time you get like something like that put into your body, there's a serial number, and that serial number is linked to the patient that received that plate. Okay, and they have a database of that. So that is how they are going to confirm that it is her. But from what I understand, it's in the exact, there's just too many other identifying factors that go with exactly where that plate is on the remains that they do believe that it's her. And they do believe that she was initially taken from her home because the dog stopped at the driveway. So she didn't just walk off, okay? They lost her son at the driveway. I don't know if you guys know about that, but I'm going to let you know. So she was taken from that driveway. She didn't go farther than that driveway by foot. That's where her scent ended. Okay? So as my read, they do believe that she was taken further away. And then once the areas were searched, they believe she was brought back and dumped where they found her. Yes, it was in Southwest Jonesboro. Oh, there you go, Julie. Thank you for becoming a member. Got a whole bunch in here. I'm seeing lots of badges beside people's names. It's nice to see. And you will see I'm going to make a members only post later where I'm going to ask the members what they want to see included. Give me some ideas of what you guys want included in the next level of memberships, okay? Okay, so what else? Okay, so also you guys, to let you know that there are now sweatshirts too, I believe on the Bonfire site. Welcome summer to the members. I love seeing all these badges next to your guys' names. And also you guys are going to see probably tomorrow, I'm going to be adding a lot more badges, a lot more emojis. And I'll let you guys know. Again, the longer that you're a member, your badges will change colors. Okay. Oh, Mouth of the South, welcome. Welcome to the members. I want to thank you all for joining. We're going to come up with some exciting stuff that's going to be for members only. And just to let everybody know, like I said at the beginning, I'm still going to have the private, the public reads. I'm still going to be doing exactly what I'm doing now for all you guys. But if you become a member, there's going to be extra perks that are added for you, okay? And right now, as you can see, the first level of perks is the badge beside your name and some custom emojis. Good afternoon, Peace Lily. Hello, Julie. Above and Beyond, was that a slip of Barry's tongue? I believe it was, and that's why I believe he wanted to hightail it out of there, because as soon as the service was done, he looked at the girls and said, that's it, let's go. So I believe it was. I think he said what he was thinking in his mind, and I don't think he thought that through before that came out of his mouth, and I think it was a slip of the tongue. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so we are going to get into, okay, the slip of the tongue, Deborah, was Barry took the girls to a funeral recently. Okay, they attended a funeral of somebody that him and the children, him and the girls knew. And there was a lady that was present there that got to speak with Barry a little bit. And Barry said a comment in the way this woman just like was flabbergasted, and just, he said, Suzanne is dead and gone. I do believe, Julie Bean, that is coming. And then as soon as the funeral was done, I think he realized that he messed up, and he looked at the girls and said, that's it, let's go. And out they went. So it's like more of that control thing, you know what I mean? Okay, so before we start, you guys, into the mini reads, I want you guys to all keep Lisa's mother, family, and friends in your prayers, okay? Yeah, exactly. My 3 rosebuds said they went to a funeral for a friend, but they didn't go to Suzanne's vigil. Exactly. And this is one of the reasons why, really, you guys, I think, because Barry can't shut his mouth. Barry needs to be in control. Barry needs to control the narrative. Okay? And this is one of the reasons why I think he didn't go. Okay? But yes, so I am asking all of you guys to say an extra prayer, please, for Lisa's mom and her family, for the news that is going to come out, because she was holding tight in the hope that Lisa was still alive. Okay? So this has got to have hit her hard. Okay? So I want you to keep Lisa's family and friends, especially her mother, in your prayers. Say an extra one. Like I said, the information that I gave you will be coming out in the next day or so. So Carla says, anything new on the Mark Fullerton case? Do you know if anyone looked in the area that you were drawn to? I believe that the area was kind of sort of looked into, but I believe that there is a bigger search that is coming up with that. Something about they want to drain an area, Carla. There's an area of that area that I pointed out that they should be looking in, that I think they want to drain. There's an area, I believe that's the Mark Fullerton case. I believe that is the Mark Fullerton one, Carla. Please remind me. I do so many reads, dear. Please bear with me. Is that where I had said to look near that? I believe it was a dam. Carla? In like a loop-de-loo area? Where that like kind of like circle area was that I was speaking about with the rock and that? Is that was the Mark Fullerton case, right, guys? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. If that was the Mark Fullerton case, then yes, I know that. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So the update that I have got from behind the scenes on that is I believe that there was a mini search that was done. Now, I can't discuss what came out of that, but I know that they are looking at draining parts of that area, sectioning it off and draining some parts of that area for a reason. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that has said that they will say that extra prayer, especially for Lisa's mom. Yes, prayers for Lisa. Thank you, everybody. Prayers for Lisa. Yes, so that is what I can tell you about the Mark Fullerton that I have got updates so far on. Okay. So yes. Yes, the right-hand chute. That's what I remember, yes. Terry Dale says that if any of you have Facebook, read the Mark Fullerton page. There's lots of info and lots been happening. Yes, I know that there has been a lot. I've been just so overwhelmed, you guys, with being so sick as what I was and trying to catch up to everything with my reads here at home and online and the public reads that, you know, and keeping up with all these email from that I get from law enforcement and stuff like that. I kind of take precedence. They take precedence over certain things. So I know what I should be putting out and what I shouldn't be. So yes, please head over to his find Mark Fullerton page, I believe. And Julie Bean message got retracted. Deborah, welcome to the Members Club. Thank you for joining. Yeah, and there we go, you guys. It's called Angels of Truth. And I'm going to take out that basic thing. I don't know why that's there, but it's there. I'll try and get rid of it because I don't like that. I don't like that basic. There's nothing basic about us. This page is now private. I had people on it snooping. Well, understandable. We know that people go and move things when they think searches are getting too close, don't we, Barry? Just in case he's here. Hello, Mama Shan Chan. So yes, welcome to everybody joining in the members. I've been able to set this up for about a month and a half now and just got around. Actually, that's what my first amount of free time that I had, you guys. I spent setting that up to, at least because I know people were asking for it. So I did get it set up. The first level has been set up, and I'm going to do a members only post, and I'm going to want your input, you guys, as to what you want for the next level in the membership area. Okay, nothing is going to change here on my channel, you guys. You're still going to get everything that I'm doing, including the lives and that. It's just the members are going to get a little bit more. Hello, iWalker. Hello, J.E. Averett. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. I've been reading my papers here. You guys know my memory. It's crap. And hey, you guys are going to be excited. Well, I'm excited. I think I've got the OBS almost figured out. Debbie says, I'm hurting bad about this today. Yes. Okay, I just missed something there. Okay, I'm going to try and scroll, you guys. If my chat freezes up, you're going to have to give me a minute to get caught back up. Jilly Bean says, I feel Barry was hauling the bobcat around not only to hide Suzanne's scent, but it was an extension of his male part. And there's my chat froze up. Okay, so it'll take me a minute to get back to see what you guys are doing, but it will come back. I believe he was hauling around that bobcat for that exact reason, Jilly Bean. I agree with you 1,000,000%. I believe that there is scents that are on that bobcat, and I believe that that's why scents were left at certain areas that the dogs hit on. Okay? TN Ball says, message retracted is deleted by chatter and message deleted is by a moderator. Okay. Okay, D, you did not slip there. Yes, Angela, I believe that, you know, it's sad. Yes, it is. It's very sad indeed for Lisa's family, but at least they are going to have her remains back and they can give her a proper, respectful burial. Okay. I do also know I'm going to try and get that for you guys. I will put it in the description at some point in time once this uploads to YouTube, because I do know that it takes a while for my lives to upload, okay, once they're done. But believe me, you guys, it takes a while. The live chat and everything does end up getting uploaded. It just takes a very long time. I deleted my own message. I misspelled a word. Oh boy, Jilly Bean. Oh, we're not the spell police here. You don't worry about that. Yes, closure is very important, Deborah. Okay, now I forget what I was just seeing. See, you guys, I got so much on my mind right now that I mess myself up. Yeah, Kat, there's a lot, okay? And I think once Andy got home, he had time to reflect and he had time to, you know, they say hindsight's 20/20. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I think when Andy got home and spoke with a few different people, I don't want to mention too much, but spoke with a few different people, I think some things hit him. Okay? And this is a man that all he wants is his sister. Okay? Suzanne's dad needs Suzanne. Okay? It is heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking to know that this 87-year-old man, all he wants is his daughter's body. That's all he wants. 87 years old. And what does Barry do? He doesn't have a change of heart and give him that before this man, you know, who is not well. Lord help, I pray to God that she is found before he passes. And Barry could give that to him. I believe that wholeheartedly, and that is in my honest opinion. Going to protect myself there, Barry. In my opinion, I believe Barry can give that to him, and he refuses. That is the lowest of low. If you have information that you could give to her father to find her remains, and you withhold that to save your own ass, that is the lowest of scum on this earth. And that is in my honest opinion, Barry. The lowest of low, you are not a man by any way, shape, or form if you can tell him where his daughter's remains are and you are withholding that. The lowest of low, you're not a man. You don't deserve a damn thing in this world. I just get so irate over this, you guys. I've never been, well, yes, I have. There's a couple cases that I'm very invested in, and this is one of them. To see the heartache on Andy's face, to see the heartache on her dad's face when they were on YouTube begging for information regarding their daughter and sister. To see that heartache and know that this man is sick and could pass away. God, I hope that he lives another 20 years or more. But knowing that this man is ill and all he wants is his daughter. You are the lowest of scum, Barry. If you're listening, you are the lowest of scum, and that's my honest opinion of you. Yes, Andy is a true hero. He has gone to the ends of the earth. He has exhausted himself daily looking for his little sister. We could only wish that we had a brother like Andy. Oh, Summer, let's not say that. I want Gene to recover, and I want him to live so much longer. I want him to have another 20 years. I gotta collect myself from that, you guys, because it's very, it breaks my heart. It truly breaks my heart. Peace Lily says, hopefully the Draper brothers will find something while they're out there this week. I pray to God. I have faith. You got to give respect where it's due. And I respect Tyson, okay, for doing, you know, I know he got a lot of heat when he hid the camera and did that interview with Barry. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody else could get what he got. And I believe that interview that he got was amazing. Amazing. He did what no media could do. And the information that was available to LE because of Tyson's video that he did and recording that is beyond words, okay? And yes, the boots on the ground. A lot of people speak about it there, and no, I respect everybody that showed up to help search for Suzanne and everything, okay? But I see a lot of people saying, I could if I would. Tyson, it's like, no, it's like, okay, that needs to be done. I'm going. My boots are on the ground, and his boots are actually on that ground. So yes, I am praying. I am wishing them all the luck in the world. I'm gonna pray hard that they do find what they are looking for, okay? And I think that there is some more information in the Salida area too, as well as the other areas that they are going to be searching. Yeah, and as I stated, like there's this new listing. It's a private listing. It's all kept hush hush, blah 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 about the house. There's a lot. I think that you look at the pictures that are inside of that house. There's a couple. The rest of it, I find a lot focused on that stream and that body of water in the forest. Like, what's so exciting? Okay, a couple pictures of the stream and the pond and the forest are nice. People want to see the inside of the house if they want to buy this house. But you see, there's got to be 30, 40 pictures, 30, 35 pictures, I'm going to say, of towards that creek, the forest, and that pond. Okay? In this new listing. The only listing that's there now. Because all the other ones have been deleted. No. There's 47 pictures in total. 35 of them are of that forest, the creek. The other listings had a lot more pictures of inside the house. This one doesn't. This one only has like the bedrooms and a picture of the tub, I think. That's it. They don't show like the sinks and all that stuff that people were saying. Go look at that picture and see what that plaque says on the wall. Those pictures aren't there no more. Not on the only listing that's available now. They're not there. There's 47 pictures, and 35 to 40 of them are of the forest, the creek, and that pond. There's some inside the house of, I believe, 3 bedrooms and a bathtub. And then the other ones are of the outside area near the hot tub and the outside bar area type thing where the fire pit and that is. And I think there's 1 or 2 of the rock area where the rocks are all built up like a breaker wall almost. But I'm telling you, there's like 35 of them minimum, 30 to 35 minimum of showing that forest area where the creek runs and where the stairs lead down to that forest area. I'm telling you, it's creepy. Okay, you guys, so has everybody discussed what they want to discuss about, sorry guys, open my ginger ale so I have something to drink while I'm doing this so my throat doesn't dry up. Show the bathroom, no one wants to go there yet. And all it shows now of the bathroom is the tub. It doesn't show the sinks and all that and the closets in there anymore. This new listing only, I'm telling you, only shows the bedrooms and the bathtub. And that area where the fireplace is, where the red furniture is with the big moose heads and whatever on the wall. Yeah, and it looks very staged. So that's all. There's no more pictures of the kitchen. There's no more pictures looking down the hallways. There's no more picture of the countertops in the bathroom. Nothing. Yep. No, Angela, I didn't screenshot the ones, but I have people that do have them. So if I wanted to get them, I could. Amber, there's some of the pictures of the bedrooms and the bathroom with the big soaker tub are from the old listing. I think there's 1 or 2 pictures of the outside fire pit, bar, and hot tub area that are from the old listing. But all the rest of the inside are gone. I'm telling you, 30 out of the 47 pictures, 30 to 35 of them are shot, okay? The pictures are of that forest, the stairs leading down to that forest area, the creek. There's like 5 or 6 different pictures of that creek running really rough, and a pond area. It's all basically that forest area and the stairs leading down to it, the creek, and that one of the pond. All the other inside pictures of the house are gone. Yes, Summer, I discussed earlier on how he was able to do that. And I think there's going to be a case that's going to be started regarding that, so he cannot sell that house. Because regardless of him trying to say that that is the foundations, that's linked to the foundation and not to their marital property, $500,000 of Suzanne's inheritance went to buy that property. Okay, so I think that there's going to be some kind of case that's going to be started. Regarding that. Baby girl says, I wish Andy could purchase the house. I don't think they're going to need to purchase it. I think the family is going to be getting quite a bit. And this is why Barry is trying to liquidate everything, you guys, and probably put it into his mom's name or somebody else that he trusts, because he's worried about a civil suit coming. And anything that's not in his name, any money, any property that is not in his name, they're not going to be able to go after. So that's why I think he's trying to liquidate everything, because he's worried about a wrongful death civil case coming at him. Yeah, it's like he's not taunting us, he's taunting the family. Because Suzanne's dad refused to sign a letter stating that she was deceased, I think this is his way of punishing them. How sick can you get? Who, okay? Who does this with your wife missing for 5 months? What if she does return, Andy, and you've sold her house? So I think that there's going to be a stop put to this. Yes, Heather, me too. And he's not done. Another search is coming. Okay, you guys, I told you about that. There is another search coming. And they got to do it before the snow flies. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you of there's a couple areas around Salida, in that vicinity of Salida, that they are going back to for a reason. Okay, and there's a couple other areas that they are going to check. I seen somebody else talk about that too. It wasn't listed in July. There was something attached to that house in July. I think it had to do with the foundation or whatever. And what happened was Plunder contacted the real estate company that had sold it to Barry and Suzanne, asking if the house was up for sale. And apparently that person made an off-the-cuff comment. Yeah, it is. Are you interested? Or something along them lines, okay? DDD, yeah, I'd like to know that too. Okay, if she's dead and gone, Barry, when are you having a memorial for your daughters to, be able to say goodbye to their mom? No, that was a slip of the tongue. He didn't mean to say that, I'm telling you. And this is why Barry doesn't want anything recorded, and Barry wants to control the narrative, okay? Because Barry is very scared of what's going to come out of his mouth. It is listed as a Suzanne Morphew Foundation, but the foundation itself has been taken out of Suzanne's name because Suzanne was listed as the owner of that foundation. It's been taken out of her name, okay, and been put into Barry's name. I agree, Des. He couldn't even go to the vigil that was being held and set up and paid for and everything by somebody else. He couldn't even go to that. So, yeah, I can't see him doing anything. Tube Crime, Brandon. He is the best. Like, I just love that guy. If you guys haven't checked out Tube Crime, go over and check out his channel. I just love him. He's, he says what's on his mind. Believe that. And I'm sure Barry Bear is keeping a close eye on his channel too. So okay, you guys, so we are going to get into the mini reads. Okay, and it's going to be, the mini reads are $10 donation. Okay, you're going to get, when you ask for, before you start requesting, I want you, when you do send a super chat, please put the name of the person that you want a talking to heaven from. You will have also a card for guidance for the week, and you will also have a card for what you need to watch out for and be mindful of, okay? So please include the name of the person that you want a message from heaven from, please. I like that, Cat. Bear, whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. I'm going to be looking for that whack-a-mole emoji, you guys. That is going to be added, okay, as an emoji for members. Karen D. And you want a message from Debbie. I'm going to just take some names for now so I don't fall behind in the names, you guys. Kat, he got guardianship, I believe, in Indiana. I don't think he got it here yet, but I could be wrong. I think that was over the Indiana, the selling of that Indiana home only. Wings. Okay, so you want you want wings. Yes, and there's some tax exemption things going on there, and there's a whole bunch of things. So I am going to look into it to see what's going on there. I just haven't had the chance yet, you guys. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna, right now I'm gonna, those are the two that I'm going to look for, are the wings and the whack-a-mole. I gotta find those. Yes, the daughters are beneficiaries, and they apparently do have their own lawyer, so. But I know also that the, okay, Des, I've got you, Uncle Gary. I do know that I think the family is going to be starting some kind of motion to put a freeze on him being able to dispose of stuff and to sell stuff off. Okay, so hopefully they don't flood in quickly because I've got to really concentrate when I'm doing the reads. Okay, mouth of the south. Okay. Mouth of the south, and you want Reba. Okay, and then I got Deborah. Dwayne. Am I saying that right? Deborah? Cindy, it's a $10 donation for the mini reads. Okay, so I have Karen, Des, Mouth of the South, and Deborah. So Cindy, if you do want a mini read, you'd have to put another $5 in, and I will put you on the list. Yeah, you know, baby girl, it's funny that you say that because Tube Crime, like I said, go over and check out his channel. He's going, okay, look at, I've got X amount of subscribers. If everybody puts in 400 and some odd dollars, we could buy that house. He says, let's all buy it. We'll all own it. And then we can search till our hearts are content. Okay, Cindy, and you want Billy Davis. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to get going on these first 5, and I will try and catch the new ones as they come in. Okay, so we're going to start with Karen D. Okay, we're going to look at what you have in store for the week ahead. What's coming for you for the week ahead? I'll buy the luminol. Okay. Okay, Karen, we are going to get a card for you for the week ahead for you. And there it is. Okay, so Deborah, you have the ladybug. Okay, this is a time for good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. Okay, so what this is telling me with the ladybug is that sometime this week, hey, go buy a lottery ticket, girl, because there's some good fortune and abundance coming your way this week. Okay, so get ready to receive some good things that are coming into your life. Okay, and now we're going to go in for a card that things that you have to be mindful of this week and to watch out for this coming week. Ladybug, don't forget about me when you win that lottery. Okay, so we're going for a card now for what you need to be mindful of and watch out for this week. And cards don't want to fly today. There's one. Okay. Okay, so what we have is audace, okay? So what you got to watch out for this week is resistant and fearlessness, okay? So being said that you have some good fortune and abundance coming your way, watch out for people that are going to be just coming to you because you've gotten some good fortune, okay? Be fearless in your approach with things, okay? Protect that fortune that you've got coming your way this week, girl. And be mindful of the people that are going to be coming to you, pretending to be besties with you now because you have either received something that could be shared or you got some kind of good fortune coming this week, girl. And I say go buy a lottery ticket. Okay? So your message from heaven is going to be from Debbie. I ask if Debbie can please give a message for Karen. She's wishing for a message from Oh, see, here we go again. Down on the floor. Okay, so here's your message. See this? As a soul, I can be in several places at once. So what this is telling me, Debbie, is I don't know if you've spoke to somebody and had this person on your mind, and then that person say, you know what, I just thought that I got like a sign from Debbie too. Okay, but she's telling you that she's in more than one place at once. Okay, so no matter where you go and what you do, I think she's constantly around you. So I don't know if this is a family member or a friend, but I see some kind of layer of protection with that. Okay, it's like she's around you to keep you protected. Okay, so that's what I got from that. Okay, so good luck, Karen, this week, and go and get that lottery ticket. Okay, Anne says, after I click on Super Chat, how to put in $10, mine goes to $9.99 and 14. I have no idea, Anne. I don't know how that works because I can't. Yeah, there, Des tells you how to do it right there. Okay, so Des, you're next, girl. Okay, so what you got coming this week? What's in store for you this week, Des? Okay, I need a card for Desiree. What does she have coming? There's your card, Des. A platypus. Des, you got a platypus. I don't even want to read this, Des, because I know so much about your life. But it says, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Oh, gosh. Des, I'm sorry. But it's saying to stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Okay, so that little Bailey is a blessing in our life. Both of our lives, Dad. Oh, how did I know that was going to come? I thought, I'm sorry. I didn't want to read it. Okay, Dad, so you got to be mindful and watch out for this week. Let's see what comes with that. Because, girl, you got to start counting your blessings. You get to spend every day in that beautiful living room of mine. There's a blessing. That beautiful backyard. There's a blessing. And a Hellion green. Oh, Des, I'm sorry, my sister. If you guys only knew some of the stuff we talk about. Oh. And then Bailey will get on the FaceTime with me and act like a total angel. Hi, Aunt Dawn. You know, like, oh, it's funny. Okay, so what you got to be mindful of, okay? You got Valencia. Resolutions. Implacable and determined. Okay? You got to watch out for this determination with our little angel. Okay? Because she is determined. I'm seeing determined. Okay, I'm just writing this down. Heather D. Thank you, Heather. And you want to hear from Grandma? Honey. You're on the list, Heather. Okay, so Des. Yeah. Resolution and determine. Okay, so there's got to be a resolution that you're not seeing, that you're missing. See this? Look at this face. There's Bailey. Okay, because she's determined. She's determined to keep on going the way she is. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, and there is some kind of resolution there. You just got to look for it, girl. Auntie needs to come to visit and make her a area in a closet and stand guard for you. Okay, so Des, you want a message from Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary, can you give Des a message, please? Maybe a little bit of guidance on how to deal with her little angel. Here we go. Okay. See this, Des? You have nothing to feel guilty about. And I know you like the back of my hand now, hon. So I know the struggles that you are having, and I know how much that hurts you sometimes and how guilty you feel. And look at Uncle Gary saying you have nothing to feel guilty about, okay? You are doing more than your best, okay? Des, Uncle Gary just told you to. You have nothing to feel guilty about, okay? You're doing everything that you can. Uncle Gary, please put a spell on her, an obedience spell. Okay, so next is Mouth of the South. What do we have in store for you this week coming? There's a card right away. Okay, so Mouth of the South, you have the Wolverine, okay? The Wolverine is telling me that you're a lot tougher than what you think you are. So I don't know if you're going through some issues right now or some struggles, but you're going to get some kind of newfound strength moving forward this week, that you're going to finally be able to deal with this issue, whatever this issue is that you're having, problem, issue, something that's unresolved. I think that this week is going to bring you the strength that you need to finally be able to deal with that, okay? So there's strength coming your way this week. Mouth of the South, okay? And with that, we're going to look into what you have to be mindful of this week and what you got to watch for, okay? Okay, so can we get a color on Mouth of the South? What she need to watch for this week? What does she need to watch out for this week? And there it is. Okay, so you get an Ed, okay? So what it's telling me, and it goes right along with the Wolverine, okay? Where the Wolverine says you're a lot tougher than what you think you are. So I don't know what it is that has come your way that you need strength to deal with, but that strength is coming. And with an Ed, she also says that she who doubts feeds fear, okay? So you got to be mindful of that fear, the wariness, and the mistrust that you have in certain people and situations, okay? You got to be very mindful of that, okay? And just remember that you are tougher than what you think, so there is some strength in some form coming to help you deal with whatever this issue is. I don't know what it is, but it's saying that you got to be mindful of the fear and the mistrust that you have, okay? Because you are strong enough to get through whatever this is that has come your way that you're having a hard time dealing with, okay? Okay, and you want a message from Reba. Ask for a message from Reba from Mouth of the South. Reba, give a message to Mouth of the South, please. Just bring through a message from Mouth of the South from Reba. There it is. Okay, so Reba is letting you know that it was her time to go. Okay, so when I get this card, it tells me that I think that you were questioning whether there was something you could have done or said or done differently that would have maybe saved her almost. But she's letting you know that it was her time to go. So I don't know if you have some guilt or something like that about her passing, but she is saying that, no, it was definitely her time to go, okay? So if you have any guilt or remorse or feeling that you didn't do enough for her when she was here in the physical world, she's saying to let that go, okay? Because it was her time. There was nothing that anybody could have done, okay? So Deborah H., let's see what is in store for you this week. Deborah H., what is in store for Deborah H. this week? Okay, there it is. Okay, Deborah H., you got the goose, okay? And it means that this week you need to take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. Okay. So I don't know if you've been going. Okay. But it's saying that this week you need to sit back, relax, rest, recuperate, maybe do some things that, you know, are like a hobby for you, something along them lines. But they're saying that you've been going like overboard and just striving to get everything done in a very short amount of time, that it's kind of wearing you down. Okay. And you know, when you get worn down, you end up getting sick. Okay. So it is telling you here that you need to slow down. You need to take some time to rest and recuperate and gain some strength back. So I don't know what you're doing, girl, but pace yourself. Okay. I'm glad that that makes some sense. Okay. And here's some things that you need to look out for this week, Deborah. Okay. And be mindful of. I'm almost getting the feeling like you're doing way too much for one person. Okay. You need to take time for yourself, Deborah, or you're going to end up sick. Okay. So what you got to be mindful this week and watch out for, you got Valeris. Okay. And it talks about doing, daring, and reaching. Okay. So this tells me that you need to start reaching out for help from others to get done what you feel. No, see? And when I'm trying to say that, because that's the feeling I was getting from the card, it's like, no, I got to do it myself. It won't be done right unless I do it myself. That's what I just got, okay, with the Polaris, which tells me you're trying to do way too much for one person, girl. You're going to end up making yourself sick. You need to slow down. You need to slow down. You need to take time for yourself. You need to gain your strength back. You need to rest, recuperate. Get a spa day, girl. Okay? Because I see you're doing way too much. And it's like, I got intuitive things coming to me when I was trying to say what I seen in the card. And it's like, no, I got to do it myself. No, girl, you need, there's no shame in asking for help with things. Watch them do it if you need it done a certain way or whatever this is that's going on. And if you still feel the need that it's something you got to do on your own, then rest and recuperate. Take some breaks for yourself. Okay, so Deborah, now you want to hear from your father, Dwayne. Okay, Dwayne, do you have a message for your daughter, Deborah? Deborah would like a message for you, Dwayne. Can you please give your daughter, Deborah, a message, Dwayne? Oh, and there it is. It flipped over. Where to go? Oh, she's almost dumped the whole. Oh, almost again, guys. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Okay, so that's the message from your father, Deborah. He's letting you know that his death was painless. He doesn't want you to worry or hold on to guilt. Okay, so I think this kind of it's almost like he's talking about your present situation too, as well as with his passing. So I don't know if you felt guilty kind of sort of about how he passed, or this is directly towards your goose. Okay, I think this is also directed towards that, is like you got to stop feeling guilty about not being able to do everything that needs to be done all at once. Okay, and I think he's telling you too, you got to take this time for yourself. Stop feeling guilty about things that you can't change at the moment. You know what I mean? So Catchfish Annie, thank you. And do you have a name that you would like a Talking to Heaven card from Catfish Annie? Thank you for that. Okay, Deborah. So please listen to that and listen. Okay, so your present situation. Okay, so then you know what your dad's talking about then. Okay, Annie, then I will just get a general message from heaven. I mean, it's not going to give me a name, but you can ask for a message from a certain person, or I can just pull one for you and you can figure out who that message is from by what the message says. That's up to you. Okay, no problem. I have no problem doing that. Okay, so Cindy, you're next. And you want to hear from Billy Davis also. So we're going to go into your week ahead. What's going to be going on for you in your week ahead? What's coming up for you for Cindy? Oh, there we go. Susie, it's $10 for a mini read, a donation. Okay, so Cindy, what you got to look for this week? We got the shark card, okay? So what this is telling me this week, you need to trust your instincts, okay? And discern the truth of situations, okay? I'm just writing this down. Sorry about that, Susie. Okay, so what it's telling me, okay, trust your instincts and discern the truth in the situation. So I don't know what situations you're facing this week, but it's saying, I don't know if you're kind of like leery about it, not sure yes or no, or which way to go within this situation. I don't know what that situation is. You will know what it is, but it's telling me that you need to trust your instincts with that this week, okay? Because your instincts are going to give you the truth of the situation, okay? Trust them instincts, especially female. The instincts that females have are above all else, I'm telling you. Okay, so right away, we got a card that flew right away for you. So before I could even explain what this card is going to be, so Cindy, so this is what you're going to have to watch out for this week and take note of, okay? And we got Renee, okay? Hope, love, and relationships. So with whatever this is that's coming your way with the shark this week, that is saying that you need to trust your instincts and you're going to find the truth in there, I'm seeing that it's going to have to do with love, hope, and relationships. So you got to be very careful with love and relationships this week, okay? Because I think it might be connected to this shark, okay? Which is saying trust your instincts with that, okay? Be very mindful of love relationships and relationships that could be associated with this issue this week that you need to trust your instincts with. And it is saying you will see the truth. Trust your instincts. Your instincts are not going to steer you wrong. So whatever that gut instinct is you have regarding this, whatever this is happening this week with you, you're going to know what it is. Trust your gut instinct, girl. It's not going to steer you wrong. Okay? And Cindy, you want to hear from Billy Davis. Okay, so we're going to see, Billy Davis, do you have a message for Cindy? She would like a message from heaven from you. And there it is. Again, this is the twice now I've got this. What is it with you guys? I'm feeling guilty about stuff. Okay? I just got this card. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So I don't know if you're feeling guilty about something. Maybe regarding his passing. But he's saying, please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Or that could be also a message for you for this week regarding this issue that the shark is talking about. Okay? About trusting your instincts and not feeling guilty about the choices that you're going to have to make. Okay? So that is what your messages are, dear. Okay, so then we are going to do Heather D, and then I'm going to just take a 2-minute break, you guys, because I've got to go up and grab My God, I was expecting to go this late, actually. Okay, so Heather D, what you got that's coming this week? What's going on for you this week? Heather D. Okay, so before I do this, I'm just seeing this. Billy was murdered. You know, it's funny that you say that, Cindy, because this is my Billy. His name is Billy. This is my husband, and he was also murdered. Wow. Okay, Heather D, what you got to look forward to this week? What's coming this week? What is in the cards for you this week? We got the Condor. Okay, you're too enmeshed in. I can't speak. I got to go and use my stuff on my mouth, you guys. So that's why I'm gonna have to take a break because I can feel it starting to pull back on me. You're too enmeshed in a situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking actions. There's, you know, whatever the situation is that is going on in your life, the Condor is telling you that you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. I think that you're just focusing on certain things or certain aspects of a situation. You're not looking at the whole story. Oh, Cindy, my heart goes out to you too, girl. I'm so sorry for your loss too. Okay, so there's something with this situation that's going on with you, Heather, that you're too enmeshed in, okay, that you're not being able to see the big picture of it, okay? And the Condor is here to tell you that you need to step back, okay, and look at the bigger picture or the whole picture, okay? Oh, and oh, I just flew right off at the top. Okay, so this is what you need to be mindful of this week and watch out for, okay? You got Hannah, okay? Misunderstandings and compassion, okay? So that is lining up with the Condor and what the Condor is telling me, okay? That you're too enmeshed in a situation, maybe too close to it. Something's going on there that you need to step back and look at the bigger pictures. Sometimes we don't want to see certain things in certain situations. It's telling you you need to step back, okay? You need to have a better understanding of the whole situation. You got to have compassion within this before making any decisions or taking any actions on this, okay? Because you don't want to make the wrong mistake, okay? You need the full understanding of it. And I think sometimes we need to step back and step out of the situation and kind of look at it like we're not affected by it, so you can get the whole picture. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we dismiss things in situations because it's not what we want to see. Okay, Heather? So you got to be very mindful of that, because I think there's things that you're missing that you're not seeing because you're so enmeshed in it, that you need to do. You got to step back and look at it from like an outsider. How would you give, like, how would you tell your friend to deal with this situation? You know what I mean? You got to look at the whole picture, and I don't think you are right now. Okay, and you're going to have a better understanding of it if you can do that. And there's going to be more compassion in it, and you're going to be able to make a better decision if you step back and look at it first, okay? Even if it's things that you don't want to really see. Okay, Heather, that's what you got coming this week, okay? And now you want to hear from your Grandma Honey. Grandma Honey, do you have a message for your granddaughter, Heather? Heather would like a message from heaven for you. Can you please give your granddaughter a message, please? Ooh, and there it is. I love when this card comes out. Okay, the card that came out for you, I don't know if you, I think it looks backwards on screen. It says, I'm not dead. Okay, so what this is telling you, that even though she has left the physical world, she is still very much here. She doesn't feel like, other than you being able to hug you and hold you or talk to you, face-to-face type thing, like she is talking to you face-to-face. You just can't see or hear her. Okay, but she's saying that she's not dead. So this tells me that she's very much still around you, and she places herself there. Okay, so look for signs that she is around. Maybe a scent that's associated with her, or something that reminds you right off the bat of her. That means that that's a sign that she's around you during that time. Okay, so she's trying to tell you she's still here with you. To her, she's not dead. She's like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. And it's not like she's grounded here. It's her choice to come back and be around you. Okay, so she seems like she's in good spirit. Okay, so Catfish Annie, you are up next, and you are leaving it open. You just want any message from heaven, and I believe that you will know who that message is from. Okay, Deborah, I'm glad that you understood that. Like I said, you guys, all I can do is read the card. Like, I don't know. You guys are going to understand exactly what the message is and how it pertains to you, okay? Okay, so, oh my God, Catfish Annie. Okay, so you have got the Hawaiian Owl. I love this card, okay? So this represents your ancestral spirit guides, okay? And they're offering you guidance right now. So the Hawaiian Owl comes to tell you to pay close attention to signs and omens that they're going to be bringing your way. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of signs, some kind of omen, something that you are going to see this week that it's going to be like a face plant, like, oh my God, like, where the hell did that came out of left field? Okay, so something is going to be shown to you this week. Okay, and it's something from your spirit guides that are offering you guidance on something. Okay, and it's going to be like something that, no, that's not normal. Okay, and that's the reaction I believe you are going to get is, oh my God. Okay, so something's coming to you. One of your ancestral spirit guides are coming to you and going to be offering you guidance towards something that is transpiring in your life. I don't know what that is. You're going to know what that is. They know what it is because they're telling me to tell you about it, okay? And they want you to pay attention to signs and omens that they're going to be sending you. So when I get that you're going to be getting signs and omens, this is going to be things that you don't normally see. It's going to almost be like a, oh my God moment, or oh my gosh, like, where did that come from? You know what I mean? So you're being told to watch out for that this week. I want to know what that is. At the end of the week, next week, when we do this on Sunday, I want to know what that was. Okay, Catfish Annie? Okay, so what you got to pay attention to this week, what you got to watch out for. Okay. And there it is. Okay, so along with the Hawaiian Owl, okay, you get Taraz, okay? She who represents, okay? And what that means, my dear, is something about now. You need to do this now. You're aware of it. You're accepting of what you want to do. You like, your mind is set, okay? And this is something that needs to be done now. And that's what you're supposed to be paying attention to, okay? And with your ancestral spirit guides, okay, with the Hawaiian Owl coming through, and your spirit guides that are offering you guidance now, they say, we're offering it to you now. This is going to be a, holy shit. Sorry to use that, but that's how it's coming across to me. Like, oh, wow. It's saying to pay close attention to a sign or an omen that they're going to send you. Your spirit guides are going to send you. Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear what that was about. Okay, and you're open to hearing from anybody from the other side. So we're asking for anybody who wishes to send Catfish Annie a message. Okay, let me just write this down. Cindy White and your sister Carol. Okay, so after Catfish, I'm going to take a 2-minute break, you guys, before I start up again, because I just need to go and do my mouth rinse, okay? It'll be 2 minutes, promise. Okay, so here's a message. Catfish Annie, you said you're open, so I don't know who this. I'm not asking for anybody in particular. I'm asking anybody from the other side that wishes to have that wishes to give Annie a message. She is open and willing to accept any messages that you have from her. Can you please send her a message? Oh my gosh. Okay, Annie, are you excited? Your message is we are soulmates. So I don't know who this is. I can't think who it is because I don't know who this is sending you this message. But there's somebody on the other side saying that in the physical world here, you guys were soulmates. So I don't know what that means, but this can also mean that they are very much connected to you soul-wise. Okay, so if this is not a romantic partner that has passed, this is somebody else who feels that they're attached to you through the soul. Okay, it's not like a superficial connection. It's you guys are connected soul-wise. I tend to usually take this as it is a romantic partner or a past partner. Generally, that's how I take this. But if it is not that in your case, then this is somebody that you are going to know that feels connected to you through the soul, not superficially, through the soul. And that they are around you and with you at all times because they're connected soul-wise to you. Okay? So, Des, I do have, so you know who that was from then, Catfish? You don't have to say, but as long as you know who that is from, that they are letting you know that they are still very much attached to you, and it's not superficial, it's through the soul. Like, so this had to have been a very deep and loving, caring, protective relationship that you had with this person. That's why it generally comes across as a past boyfriend, fiance, husband or wife, something like that, because the connection is so strong and trusting and loving between those parties. So that's why I said it may not be that in your situation, but it's somebody that you had that deep connection with. Okay? And they're saying that they're still connected soul-wise with you. Okay, so give me 2 minutes. Des, if I can ask you, I have got Susie and I've got Sandy. Sandy White being the last one that asked for a mini read. So if there's any others, please let me know of those when I get back so I can add them to the list. Okay? I will be right back, you guys. Okay. I am back. What did I miss? Hello, Sally Holden. And welcome. You're never late as long as you make it before the live is over. Okay, so I've got Bonnie that I'm just taking a second here, you guys, because I just got to let this stuff sit in my mouth for a bit before I continue. And you want to hear from Jessica. Okay, Bonnie, I do have you added to the list. Okay, right now I've got the next in line is Susie, then Sandy, then Bonnie. I don't know, you guys can all see the member. There we go. Okay, so thank you, Deborah. That is for membership now. I do have memberships. I'll get Des to throw that link up if you guys want to become members of my channel. You get the badge beside your name, and you also get, there's 4 of them right there. They are special emojis just for my members only, and I will be adding probably up to the most that I can. You're allowed to only add 4 at the beginning. Once you have so many members, then you can add a bunch more. And as your membership grows, you can add more and more emojis. So that's what I will be adding. I also have got from the members that they want the wings, the angel wing emoji. So I'm going to see if I can't find one of those. And I'm also searching, you guys, that's what I'm going to do once I get off the live, is I am searching for a whack-a-mole emoji. Believe me, you guys, it will be added to the members only. There we go, Sandy White. Welcome to the members area. And like I said, a halo emoji, wings and halo. Okay. I'm still going to be doing everything that I do normally on my channel with these lives on Sundays and all my private public reads, stuff like that. It's all still going to be there, you guys. But the members are going to have extra perks. This is the first level where you get a badge beside your name. You get all the extra emojis and whatnot. You get the private messages to members only. Okay, and you get to have a say in the next levels, what you guys want to see in the next levels of memberships. Okay. Yes, I am. And that whack-a-mole, okay, we all know why we want that, because we got a mole in here and we think it's Barry or some of his Goonies or whatever. Okay. We need that whack-a-mole, that's for sure. And that's going to apply to any case we talk about. Whack-a-mole. I am going to find a whack-a-mole. Believe me, you guys. I will stay up all night tonight. No, I got to be up at 4 a.m. But I will stay up very late tonight looking for that whack-a-mole until I find it. I don't know if I can make my own emoji. Can I? I don't know. Okay, so back to the mini read, you guys. If you want a mini read, they are $10. You get a talking to heaven. So you get a message from heaven from a person of your choosing. You get your week that's coming, what is coming for you this week, and what you need to watch out for this week. Okay. So next in line is Susie. Okay, Susie, let's see what is in store for you this week, girl. So far, we got one that's going to win the lottery, and I want to hear about that. Better not forget about me. You're still in here. I'm bored, potty. Okay, so what's ahead this week for Susie? What's Susie looking for? ahead to see what is in the cards for Susie this week. There goes my tongue going numb again, you guys. There we go. Okay, so for you this week, Susie, okay, we have the humpback whale, okay? Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening, okay? So there's something about you need to heal for something this week. So I don't know if you have been feeling not up to par, maybe a little bit under the weather, or something that has to do with your well-being, okay? So what this is telling me is that music is part of the soul, okay? So what it's telling me is that you need to do some listening and time for yourself. Even if you're not a singer, get in that shower and sing, okay? I don't know if there is a certain song that you like, okay? That's going to help you with number one, your well-being and your healing, okay? There's something to do with music. So I don't know what this, I'm going to pull another one because this is a little bit confusing. So we'll pull another one for you, Susie, too, to go with this so I can get a little bit more of what they're speaking about because it's pretty open-ended, okay? And you got the chameleon, okay? So this is talking about staying in the background and adapting to situations rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events, okay? So this is a little bit more understanding now that I'm getting for you coming this week, Susie. There's something that is going on that I hate saying stuff like this in a setting like this, but I feel like you're having a problem with something, that something is not going the way that you want it to go. Okay, and it's making you either sick with worry or physically sick. And I think that you're trying to, my gosh, how do I say this without, it's hard to say it in this situation with amongst everybody here, but it's like there's something that is going on that is not going in the way that you want it to go. And you're trying to give subtle hints that this is not the way that things should be going. And I think with that you're trying to direct the course of events that are going to happen, but these events are going to happen regardless of how you feel about them, okay? So with the healing, that's why I've got the humpback whale. It's saying that you need to heal from this, that you need to accept it the way that it's been presented. Because if you try to fight the way that this is supposed to happen, it's not going to direct the events in the way that you want them anyway. It may actually make them worse. I'm sorry, but that's why I went in for a clarification card, my dear, because I don't like reading stuff like that in front of everybody, but it is what it is, okay? So this is what you need to be mindful of this week, okay? Okay, so you got Pearl, okay? So what Pearl stands for is she who rises up, okay? So what it's telling me is what you got to be mindful of this week is whatever this situation is that's going on that we just spoke about, you need to be supportive of it and elevate yourself above the things that you don't like seeing, which being shown to you, or what's about to happen that you're not very happy about, that you wanted things done differently, but that's not the way it's going to go. And you got to be mindful of that. and you got to put the power back on them. Okay, you got to let this happen, and if there's a mistake made, you got to let it be made. It's not your mistake to make. Okay, and as much as you try to conspicuously, I can't say it, my tongue is half frozen again. Anyway, when you attempt to do things like that, it actually, instead of directing the course of events that are about to happen, when you try to do things in the background to change the way things are going to happen, they usually turn out happening worse than what they would have in the first place. Okay? So with that, we're going to go in for a message from heaven, from your mom or dad for you. Okay, Amber, I do have you on the list. Okay, so does Susie's mom or dad have a message for her? Oh gosh, you got two. Okay, so the first one that you got is it was my time to go. So I don't know if you were having questions, whether there was something that you could have done, said, changed that would have changed the outcome. And they're saying no, that it was their time to go. Okay, and they're also saying that they're so much better now. So this tells me that they are together and that life is so much better now, which in a sense, I take that they are no longer in pain. Okay, they're not feeling any pain, any real emotion with their death anymore, that where they are now, it's so much better than life here on earth. And I'm not saying that in a way that their life here wasn't good, but before their passing, they no longer feel that pain anymore, okay? And they are accepting that it was their time to go, okay? So they don't want you having any guilt or anything. There was nothing that could have been said or done to change the course of events and how they happened. Okay, so that's your mini read, Susie, and I am so sorry for the first part of that, but I mean, I've got to read it the way I see it, okay? Okay, so Amber, you don't know who you want a message from, so just a mem, okay? Anyone. And the message that comes out for you, just like it did for Catfish Annie, you will know who that message is from by what the message is, okay? So now we're moving on to Sandy White. Hello, Jackie, and welcome to the membership. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so Sandy White, what is in store for you this coming week? Okay, we got the peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Okay, so what this is telling me is something that's going to be coming your way this week. You are actually going to be appreciated and thanked. You're going to be standing like above the crowd. When I get the peacock, especially with fanned right out like this, it shows that you've got some kind of appreciation coming your way, something that you are going to be noticed for, and something like it's something you've said, done, helped in, or whatever, but there's something coming that you are going to get some kind of recognition for. And you're going to be noticed, and they're going to make sure that you stand out, okay? And going to be noticed. They're going to make sure everybody knows about it. So there's some kind of appreciation coming your way this week, Sandy. Okay, and here's what you need to watch out for and be mindful of this week, Sandy. Okay, so we got breeze. Okay, so see, this is going to go with the peacock. Okay, she who surprises. Breeze stands for surprises. There's surprises coming your way this week. Some kind of surprise with discovery and revelation. Like you are going to be honored for something this week. I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of recognition, and there's going to be some kind of token given to you, and it's going to come in. Well, it's not a surprise anymore because I just busted it open, but there's some kind of recognition and surprise coming to you this week. Okay? And it's something that you got to be noticed for and something that's made you stand out. You're going to be recognized for that this week, whatever that is, Sandy. Okay? It's no longer a surprise. I'm probably going to get in trouble for that. I ruined somebody's surprise. Shh. Don't tell them, Sandy, that I've already told you. Act surprised. But watch for that, because both cards tell me the same thing, okay? So Sandy wants to hear from Sister Carol. Carol, do you have a message for your sister Sandy? Sandy would love to hear a message from you. Do you have a message for your sister Sandy? Asking Carol for a message from her sister Sandy. Here's the message from your sister. Okay, the message is, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Okay, so I don't know if your sister wasn't a really lovey-dovey type person or spoke about emotions easily, but she wants to know that she wishes that she had told you more often while she was still here in the physical world how much she loves you, which is showing you the recognition. There's some of it right there. Okay, and this is telling me that the love that she has for you is like no other. Okay. Aww. Well, there's part of it, I think, right there, Sandy. Standing out and being noticed. Okay. She's talking about the love that she has for you. Okay. And she's saying that she didn't get to say it as much as she wanted to. So that could be part of your surprise right there, Sandy, that message from your sister. Okay. So Bonnie Baker. Let's see. Was that kind of a little, she wasn't, and before she passed, I asked her to leave me a message on my voicemail so I could always hear it. See, so she wasn't very good with emotion. So there's part of your surprise right there, that now she wishes that she would have told you more, how much she loved you and what you meant to her. So there's part of your surprise right now. Okay, that's recognition right there. But I think there's more coming. So cards don't lie. Okay, so this is for Bonnie Baker. I wanted her to tell me that she loved me. So there you go. There's like it all right there, Sandy. Something was coming to you that it was going to be a surprise. It's some kind of recognition. And like, oh my gosh, Sandy, I just got full body shivers. So there you go. The cards don't lie. But I still feel like there's something else or something else coming too. But that could definitely have been it right there. Okay, so Bonnie Baker, let's see what's coming in store for you this week. Whoa, there it is. Where did it flip over? Uh-oh. This is actually, I don't really get this card often, and I really don't like reading this card, Bonnie, but it's your card, so I have to, because I do not like spiders. Okay? Okay, so for you this week, trust the creative spark that you're feeling and express it through writing. Okay, so this is telling me that, I don't know if there's emotions or something that you're holding inside, but this is telling me that you need to start expressing your feelings a little bit more, be it through writing, okay, like especially stuff like poetry that inspires and helps like enlighten things, okay? But I feel like you're kind of feeling down on yourself or down about a situation, and it's saying to start trusting the creative side of yourself and do some writing, express it if you got no other way to express it or speak about it, to do that through like your writing, like do little mini stories on what you've succeeded in and what you've overcome in life, put that in poem form. And that's going to be used to inspire and enlighten you, okay? Things that you need to be mindful of and watch out for this week. And that one came out quick. Okay, you got Carly, she who frees, okay? So that goes along with this spider thing when it says that you're suppressing some kind of feelings or things that you want to express, that you're feeling a hard time expressing those feelings. Okay, so with Carly, she represents she who frees, okay? So be mindful that this should be unrestrained. Your full feelings regarding situations or things that you were having difficulties expressing, maybe in words, your feelings, to do it through writing and be unrestrained in that, and do it with the freedom of if you're just doing that for yourself, okay? And I think you're gonna see things that come out in that you normally wouldn't see, and it's gonna help you get over feeling the need to suppress sometimes the things that you're feeling or wanting to say that you don't feel that you can. Okay? So now we're going to go into, we want to hear from Jessica. Jessica, do you have a message for Bonnie? Bonnie would like to have a message from Jessica. There it is. Okay, so again, I've gotten this a few times today, so I think there's a few people in here that need to know that they got to let go of a worry and not to be feeling guilty. Okay, so, and this is what Jessica is saying to you, that her death was painless. Okay, and she doesn't want you to worry or hold on to guilt, which leads me to believe again that when I get that card, I feel like the person is holding, like worrying how the person who passed is feeling, if they're feeling that you could have done more or whatever. She's saying, no, stop worrying and stop holding on to the guilt that you could have done something more. There's nothing you could have done, okay? And she doesn't want you to feel guilty about her passing. Okay, TN Voles, I've got you, girl. And who do you want? Is that just a donation, love, or is that, do you want a mini read? And if you do, who is the person you would like to have a message from heaven from? Okay, so okay, so I'm going on to Amber. Amber, what do you have in store this week? What is coming? What is going on with you this week, girl? Okay, card for Amber E. What is going on? Your mom Mildred. Okay. Okay, so for Amber E, what is going on for you? Okay. Okay, so what I have for you for this week, Amber, is the Falcon, okay? And the Falcon tells you to, what's it say beside that? Okay, well, it's the Falcon, okay? And the Falcon stands for acting on opportunities that are before you, okay? So there's something with some kind of opportunity that is before you, okay? And that you need to commit to it without giving it a second thought, because it's a good opportunity, and don't worry about any problems with it. And if there are, it's saying basically to face those problems head on with confidence and courage, okay? Because you're going to emerge victorious with this, because this is an opportunity, and the Falcon comes to warn and give you advice on things. And the advice is that you need to act on this opportunity that's going to be coming before you, if it's not already before you, and commit to it without hesitation, okay? So I don't know if there's been some opportunity that's been offered to you, but there's something there or something that's coming that the Falcon is saying that you need to act on, and act on right away, because it could be taken away, okay? And that there may be problems with it, but to face the problems head on, okay, with confidence, okay, and courage, because it's going to be victorious. Okay, so it's going to be something good, but you need to act on it. Okay, so these are the things that you need to be mindful of this week and what you got to watch out for. If we can get a card for that, please, for Amber. And there it is. Nemesis. Okay, so we got the Nemesis, which talks about revenge, justice, and overcoming. Okay, so this goes hand in hand with the Falcon. Okay, and this opportunity that is coming your way. That, like I said before this card came out, that you got to watch for and be mindful of this week is revenge and somebody coming maybe for justice. So somebody may want to have this opportunity taken away from you if you don't act on it right away. Okay, and that will be the outcome if you don't act on it right away. Okay, and that's what it's coming to warn you about, the Nemesis. Okay, she who avenges. So I think there's somebody in the background kind of a little bit envious or jealous of this opportunity that has either come your way or is coming your way. Okay, so you need to act on this right away, and I see you emerging victorious from this. Okay, and any problems with it that may need to be worked out, don't worry about it. They will be worked out as long as you meet them head on with confidence. Stay confident in yourself and your choices, but don't wait for this opportunity to pass by, because there's somebody there ready to strike with revenge on you for some reason. I don't know why. Feeling that they need some kind of justice towards you, and it could be we're trying to take away this opportunity from you. Okay, Amber? So act on it quick. If it hasn't presented itself, it's going to, and you need to act on it quickly before this person who's out for revenge against you can try and take that away. Okay, and here's your message from, you said you wanted a message from anyone. Okay, so this is from a loved one of yours in heaven telling you that they watch over you every day. Okay, and you see the big hearts. This is somebody who had a very loving connection with you, somebody close to your heart that wants you to know that they are watching over you, and they watch over you every day. So watch for those butterflies, watch for those feathers. Okay. Okay, Amber, so that was for you, and I've got Blue Mermaid. Okay, what is your husband's name? Blue Mermaid. And Crystal Dockery, is that a donation? Because the mini reads are $10. So Blue Mermaid. I have TN Bowles next, and you want to hear from your mom, Mildred. And then I have Blue Mermaid. Can I get your berry? Oh. Okay. I've got that Blue Mermaid. Okay, Crystal, I will wait for the, okay. Yes, you have to change the amount where the amount automatically comes up, you guys. You got to click on that and you got to change it to the $10, okay? Okay, so you want to hear from Chelsea? Okay, so your daughter, Chelsea. Okay, Crystal, I got that. Okay, so right now we're doing TN Bowles. What is in store for you this week, my dear? Let's see what we got for you. Okay, got the kiwi. Okay, so the kiwi, see that little guy? Okay, the kiwi talks about doing a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay, and that is exactly, I'm not shitting you. Okay, you can see it down here, it does say that. Okay, and you see the kiwi walking, almost like walking on water. Okay, so I think there's something that has been getting you down, maybe health-wise or something like that. But it's saying that you need to do some meditation and walk each day for the next week. Okay, so this has something to do generally health-wise. Okay, so I don't know if you're feeling under the weather, if you feel something coming on, but you need to get out and get some sun and fresh air and do some walking. Get your body going again. And we know with this COVID stuff going on, a lot of us are stuck inside. We're not out doing and exercising the way that we usually do. Okay, but you need to get out and get active. That's what it's telling me. Okay, what you got to be mindful of this week. Okay, things that you got to be mindful for and watch out for. Okay, and we got Carly. Okay, Carly, who it stands for she who frees. Okay, so we had this card come out once before today too. Okay, and Carly talks about she who frees. So going with the Kiwi card that you got that talks about doing a lot of walking and meditation for the rest of the week, I feel that there's something that's been weighing on you or something that is happening with you health-wise that you need to be, it talks about being restrained some way. So I feel, I take that with being cooped up and kept in the house for some reason, okay? But you need to get that freedom back with being able to go out, even if it's stay away from people, of course, you know, protect yourself during this COVID-19. But I think that there's things that are weighing on your mind type thing. Because Carly also talks about liberation. So I think it's like you're almost feeling like you need to take back some control over something. And I think that's going to be gained, and that's the walking and the meditation is going to help you do that too. But it's saying that you need to get out and get some freedom away from the confines of home, almost. Some time away from there and do some meditation. And it's going to liberate you big time. It's going to help ease your mind over worrying about, I don't know if you're worried about having some kind of bad illness or something coming or feeling like I don't know. I don't know what this is that it's discussing, but it's talking about there's something that's weighing heavy on your mind type thing that you need to do meditation. That's what meditation is to be able to free yourself from that and let it go. I see a couple things there that are heavy on your mind, and this is what it's saying. To get back your liberation, to feel liberated again and unrestrained, that you need to do some walking and meditation, girl. Okay? Okay, T-Goals, because that was like, I was like, whoa, what is going on there? But like I say, I only tell you what the cards, I don't know you from Adam. Wow, spot on. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about then. Okay, good to know. Okay, so TN Voles, you want to hear from your mom, Mildred. Mildred, do you have a message, please, for your daughter? TN Voles, she needs a message from you. And there it is. Okay, so you're going to know what this means. TN Voles, your mom, Mildred, is saying that she had to leave the way that she did. So you are going to understand this message from her. I don't understand this. This can be made, this can be taken in many different ways without knowing more about the person and everything else. But you are going to know exactly what this means, she says. She says, your mom's saying to me, no need to explain, dear. She'll know. Okay? Like, that's from your mom. I don't use that kind of, I don't talk that way. So that, like, when I get intuitive things like that, dear, I don't like using that word, dear, because somebody I know always uses that word and I'm not fond of the person for good reason. But your mom is using that in the way she's coming across. She says, no need to explain, dear. She'll know what it means. Okay? So your mom is saying that she had to leave the physical world the way that she did. Okay? So It's good to know, TN, that you are saying that that is spot on. That validates it even more, okay? Okay, alpaca coffin, is that a donation, or do you want a read? And if you do, please give me a name, your daughter. Oh my God, okay, I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break, you guys, just to be able to rest my voice for a minute. You're very welcome, Bowles Gal, very welcome. Yes, that is a lovely name. Amethyst, I love that name. Crystal, I do these every Sunday, okay? I do a chat update on cases, and then I do the subscriber mini reads. Okay, so if you guys just give me a couple minutes, I've got, look at I've got my trusty ginger ale for my throat. Hey, I just gave a shout out to Canada Dry. I should get something for that, hey? I'm just joking, you guys. But yes, ginger ale is my friend. Okay, let me just check, and I've got a couple messages here to check people. Okay, so yes, alpaca. Hugs for you and Crystal. Both of you have lost a daughter. Like I said, I don't get to see. Yes, Drama, I have actually bought some and put them in the fridge so they're nice and cold, and I have that at night. But to Crystal and Alpaca, yes, losing a child, it's like, shouldn't happen, you know. My heart goes out to you, love and light to you. Big hugs. I wish I could reach through the computer, give you both big hugs. I'm just taking a 2-minute break, you guys, just to rest my throat just a little bit and drink some of my ginger ale. Oh, you're very welcome, Alpaca. Okay, so I have, what do I have on deck here? Okay, so I've got Blue Mermaid up next, and then Crystal, and then Alpaca Coffin. Oh, thank you, Drama. I try. It's nice, you know, I love doing these mini reads too, because I get to see right away. Like when I get immediate responses, like when you guys say, oh my gosh, that's smack on, like it makes me happy to be able to bring this stuff to you guys. And it makes my day to be able to give you guys these messages too. Okay. Yes, Crystal, I got Blue Mermaid, and then I've got you, and you wanted to hear from your daughter, Chelsea, right? Crystal Dockery? Oh, thanks, Des. So like I said, I'm just taking a couple minutes just so I can have some of my ginger ale here and get some of this numbness out of my tongue. But yes, it's very nice to be able to see your responses right away. Okay, so I got Blue Mermaid, Crystal, and Alpaca. Okay, so if anybody else wants in, please put your name up now, because after these three, I want to, because I've been going for 2.5 hours, I want to keep this under 3 hours, okay? So if you want on the list, do it now before I start with Blue Mermaid. Okay, so Royal Blue, if you want. Oh, thanks, Summer. If you want in on a mini read, Royal Blue, it's a $10 donation. And when you make your donation, please put the name of the person that you want a message from heaven from. Oh, so it did hit the nail on the head, TN Vols. See, the cards don't lie. I don't know why people don't. I mean, to each their own. I had no way of knowing that. The cards told me. So I'm anxious for a lot of things that are coming up in the near future that I think is going to show a lot more of how accurate these cards can be. Okay. Okay, guys. Like I said, if you want a read, please put it up. I've got 3 reads to do right now. When I am done these reads, if there's nobody else that comes up in the chat, that's going to be the end of it. If you want a mini read, it's a $10 super chat. And in that super chat, please put the name of the person that you would like a message from heaven from. Okay, so they're going to start now. I am going on to, I just swallowed that and it went down the wrong hole. So sorry. Okay, so we're going on to Blue Mermaid. What do we have for you this week coming at Blue Mermaid? I have to earn to use PayPal. I don't know how to donate. Des, can you let Royal Blue know how to do the donation, please? And how to change it to $10 once they're in the donation. Or if there's somebody in chat, I don't know if Des had to step away for a minute. If there's someone in chat that can let Royal Blue know how to do the donation and how to change it from okay, thanks, Dee. Okay, so Blue Mermaid, what do we have for you this week? I'm still shuffling and waiting for a card to come flying out. Okay. Here is. Okay. Are you ready for this, Blue Mermaid? We got the chimpanzee. Okay. And most people wouldn't think that this is a good card to have, but it is. Okay. So I'm going to let you know that with the chimpanzee, what you got. Look, this is coming to you this week. Okay. And it's saying to use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions. So obviously there's something that's going on that is either popped up or is going to pop up this week. And it is telling you to use your intuition. Okay, Blue Mermaid. Women's intuition, I stand by it 1,000,000%. Okay, so there's going to be either a problem or a question that's going to pop up this week. And what your first intuition is, what your first thought is in hearing this or seeing this problem, the first thing that pops to your mind, go with that, okay? Because that's going to be either the thing to solve the problem or it's going to answer any question that may come up, okay? It's that first thing that's going to pop to your mind when this problem or question arises this week. The first thing you think of, Blue Mermaid, that is going to be the correct thing to do in the situation. Don't mull over it. Don't think about it too much. The first thing that pops in your mind when this problem or question arises, go with it. Okay? Don't second guess yourself. Okay? So things that you got to be mindful of this week and watch out for. Okay, and here it is. We got a Molly, okay? She who questions. See, that goes with your chimpanzee. Don't question yourself. It's telling you to be mindful of that. So whatever this situation or problem or question or whatever this is that is gonna pop up or that has popped up, whatever the first thing that comes to your mind when this question or problem pops up, the first thing you think about, go with it, stick with it, okay? She who questions, don't question yourself. That's what it's telling. Don't worry about being like searching for other things within that or searching for other um, uh, things to solve that problem, because the first thing that comes to your mind is going to be the best thing that you can use to deal with this problem or to answer that question. The first thing that comes to your mind. Okay, don't sit and mull about it is what it's telling you. Okay, so Blue Mermaid, you want to hear from Barry. Okay, so Barry, do you have a message for Blue Mermaid? She would like a message from you. So Barry, Blue Mermaid, please wants a message from Barry. Okay, so Barry is telling you that you guys will be together again. Okay, so this card, when I get this card, this tells me that he is going to be there on the other side when it is your time to go and you leave the physical world, that he is going to be there to greet you and guide you to the other side. Okay, and he's going to stay with you every step of the way. It's going to be there waiting for you. Oops, there's my feathers. Okay, it's got to stay there. Okay, Blue Mermaid. Don't second guess yourself. When this question or problem pops up, deal with it right away. The first thing that comes to your mind. Okay? Don't give yourself too much time to think about it, because the first thing that comes to your mind is going to be the way it should go. Okay, so Crystal. Crystal, you are up, my dear. And we want to hear from your daughter, Chelsea. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you this week, Crystal.